Hey everybody, it's your girl Trina Braxton, and you're listening to YouKnowIGotSoul.com. Hi Tom.
How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for taking the time out for the interview. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Kind of just want to start out by taking it back, with your music career as part of the Braxtons. Just wanted to get some background on, how you guys originally signed a deal back in the day with Arista, and how did you get your break? How did that whole situation come about?
Woo! We're going to have to sit back for this one. Wow, a long time ago, I was still a teenager. I was probably about 13, 14 years old. And we had a showcase for LaFace Records. And they'd already signed the group TLC, so they were only looking for a solo act, and they chose Tony.
Yeah.
And Tony was like, okay, well, can my sister come with me? And we ended up being her background singers.
Mm-hmm.
And L.A. Reid's brother, Bryant Reid, left LaFace to go to Atlantic Records. And so the four girls went with him to Atlantic Records, and that's when we became the Braxtons.
Right.
And then my sister Cissy, she became pregnant, so we ended up forging on with just the three of us.
Right.
And you put it all together, you got yourself a group.
Cool. And I know that you kind of... Yeah. I know that you guys kind of bounced around a little bit as the Braxtons. You were on Arista, moved to LaFace, then eventually to Atlantic, where you released the So Many Ways album in '96. So, what was the journey like, and was it discouraging at all having to wait so long before, finally releasing an official project?
I have to be honest, I think I was too young to appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that I am doing my new current music, with Party Go Home, and it's under my own label, Smoke Entertainment,
mm-hmm.
I think I took for granted the fact that the record company does everything for you.
Right.
They, as far as your publicist is concerned, and booking tour dates, and pre-approving your budgets and all that, you take it for granted, because when you have to pay for it out of your own pocket, that's everything that it entails. So, again, like when I was 13, 14 years old, when we were with, Atlanta, Arista, that long time ago when it went wood, I didn't have a real appreciation for what was going on in my life.
Right. No, that makes sense. So now here you are as a solo artist, you're doing things on your own. What's this new journey like for you?
I would have to say that it's very fulfilling,
mm-hmm.
because I'm doing something that is in my heart to do.
Right.
And even though it's taking more time, and even though I have to really establish relationships, because it's been a while since I've been out there as an artist, like I said, the appreciation level goes up tenfold.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Now, you've got the single Party or Go Home. You just talk to us a little bit about it.
The single Party or Go Home is everything Trina. It's fun, it's bubbly,
mm-hmm.
It makes you want to get up and dance. And this is not to sound conceited, but when I go to work out, it gives me that extra push when I want to go that extra mile on my elliptical. I listen to myself. It pushes me further to do that extra workout. I love it. I love the single. If I didn't do it, I would still like it. I would still be a fan. Is that conceited? I'm sorry.
No.
Is that conceited?
No, it's not. No, that's a cool thing. And then you're also working on this, EP, Time of My Life. How's that coming along? What can we expect there?
It is set to be released around the same time Braxton Family Values is released as the third season.
Okay.
But the new single Game Time, you guys will hear that within the next couple of months.
Okay. So Game Time, tell us about that song.
Game Time is the woman's perspective of the football, basketball, baseball season.
Okay. Interesting.
I'll tell you what's the word. It's game time. It's game time. Don't need a chick flick. Don't need a beer, tie my hair, because it's game time. It's like, because women enjoy sports as well. We enjoy having a nice beer and eating subs and watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
But you never hear from the female perspective. It's a very, very fun song.
Right.
There's a great drum line in there. It's wonderful. Very fun song.
Interesting perspective. I like that. So now, as you mentioned, the third season of Braxton Family Values coming early next year. The show's been a huge success so far for you guys. How's the whole experience been so far for you?
Well, the blessing of it is that I get to work with my family.
Mm-hmm.
The curse of it is that I get to work with my family.
Yeah.
The good thing is that we don't live together. If we live together, then, we probably won't have a show.
Yeah.
But, I get to work with people that I trust and love and respect.
Mm-hmm. Right. And, would you say that's definitely your favorite part about doing the whole thing?
That's definitely my favorite aspect. Well, because, I've never worked with a cast so closely as I do with my sisters.
Right.
I've been in casts, but of course not on the same intimate level that I do with my sisters. And the good thing about it is we fight hard, not physically.
Mm-hmm.
Fight hard, but we love hard too.
Yeah.
It's not like we're with the cast of people where we are forced to get along.
Right.
We naturally and organically have that family chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about it.
Cool. And, I know you have a passion for acting, and you've been in numerous acting roles throughout the years, but, reality TV is a little different, so how would you compare the two? They're both on TV, but totally different things.
Oh my gosh, yes. Acting allows a person an outlet to become something else, to
Mm-hmm.
become someone else for that moment. When you're on reality television, it's you 100% raw, at
Right.
least it is for us.
Yeah.
Because, the one thing, the only drawback about reality television is that when people see you, they are seeing the real you, who you are. However, they only get to see 1 hour in the whole full scope of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll judge based on that 1 hour that they see.
Right.
So it's not all encompassing.
Definitely. In terms of, a reality show and kind of, R&B artists, more and more are popping up. And it seems like a good thing for R&B, especially in a time when it's not in the spotlight like it once was, and it's creating more opportunities, for R&B as a whole, as the genre. Do you feel, like that's the case?
I think that's absolutely true. But, one of the things about this music industry is they give you a shelf life.
Right.
The one thing about reality television or television itself, it's ageless and it's limitless.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're able to forge on still within the entertainment industry, but without those limitations of age.
Mm-hmm.
That we sometimes tend to give each other.
Right. No, that's a good point. And, just finally to wrap up, I know you recently completed, a business degree, and it's kind of helped you with some business ventures. So how has that kind of helped you to build the Braxton brand further?
Oh, when I first went to school and I got my degree in business and communications, the one thing is I didn't do it just to build a brand. I did it because I wanted to complete something that I started.
Right.
I definitely wanted to finish my degree. That was something for me, personally. But it's definitely aided in being able to read these contracts and understand them and the marketing aspect and, of course, the financial aspect. It's been a real blessing. And it's amazing when you decide to take these roles and create these goals. Everything happens for a reason. You never really know why it happens, but now when things are starting to come to fruition, you start to see why.
Right. And can you talk about some of the ventures you're now involved in outside of music and outside of the show?
Oh my gosh, yes. We're opening up a store here in Atlanta, a retail store, apparel store. It's going to sell clothes, apparel, of course, shoes, and accessories. But it's not a shoe and accessory store. It's an apparel store, but it's going to sell some accessories and shoes.
Okay. It's
called Braxton, R-A-X-X. I'm super excited about it. This passion has always been another passion of mine.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Very cool. I wish you the best of luck with that.
Thank you so much.
So that's all the questions we've got for you. Anything you'd like to add?
I just want to say thank you for your time and your support of me and my family, with Braxton Family Values. And I want to thank my Boom Boom because they've been so supportive. And you can see anything Trina Braxton on www.trinabraxton.com, including my webisodes.